We just got the first info on the 5.3 banners, though it's from an unreliable source. Still, there's a good chance that this lineup could be real. The info we have right now comes from hfudisjdji, a source without a track record, so take it with a grain of salt. Plus, we're getting this info before the 5.3 beta even starts, which is unusual. Even though it's early, I think there's a chance these banners could be more accurate than you might expect. So, let's dive in and talk about what's been revealed. Alright, here's what we know. According to this latest info, the 5.3 banners might feature some exciting lineups. In the first phase, we're looking at Mavuika and Xianyun. Then, in the second phase, we have CITLALI and SHENHE. Both Mavuika and Citlali are already confirmed to be in 5.3, thanks to their playable character UIDs. For those unfamiliar, every playable character has a unique ID in the game's files, and this sequence sometimes gives clues about release plans. Here's what we know about the Natlan characters' ID numbers. The sequence itself is a big hint here. Mavuika, 106, and Citlali, 107, are listed consecutively, which strongly suggests they were planned to be released together. This ID sequence is why the speculation around both characters arriving in 5.3 feels solid, even though we haven't entered the beta phase for 5.3 yet. Their IDs align perfectly for a joint release, reinforcing the idea that they'll both appear in the same update. Capitano does not have a playable character ID. Currently, he's listed only as an NPC, so it's highly unlikely we'll see him as a playable character during the Natlan storyline. Many players were excited about a potential Capitano release, but the absence of a playable ID suggests he won't be joining our teams anytime soon, at least not in Natlan. The info on Mavuika's kit comes from JAV91EY, who isn't a reliable source, so again, take this with caution. Mavuika's elemental skill lets her throw her weapon and enter a special state called Night Soul, which changes her playstyle. While in Night Soul, she'll ride a motorcycle that can transform into a glider in the midair, pretty wild if true. Her elemental burst boosts everyone's attributes and gives them a rainbow-like glow. As for Citlali, she is a cryo character. Her elemental skill provides an elemental shield, while her elemental burst has off-field cryo capabilities, making her a solid choice for cryo reactions and team protection. Now let's talk about the rerun. Both Xianyun and SHENHE are from Liyue, and since 5.3 is set during Lantern Rite, it makes perfect sense to have Liyue characters on the banner. Lantern Rite is one of the biggest Liyue-themed events in Genshin, and historically, we've seen Liyue characters play significant roles during this event. This year should be no different. Now let's talk another big point about version 5.3, the return of the Liyue Chronicled Wish. According to Flying Flame, in version 5.3, we'll get the Liyue Chronicled Wish. This event will likely bring back Liyue characters. It's likely to feature 4 limited characters Xiao, Ganyu, Baizhu, and Yelan, and 2 standard characters, Qiqi and Keqing, might make an appearance as well. Version 5.3 is set to release on January 1, 2025, right at the start of the new year. We also have a special program set for December 20th, where they'll likely reveal more details about the banners, events, and more surprises in version 5.3. That's it for today. What do you think about version 5.3? Let me know in the comments.